Hey guys, still at the MPG track day. Just drove both the EcoBoost and the V8 Mustang. Enjoyed them both. Check out those videos. And now we're in the excuse me. And now we're in the MKVII Volkswagen GTI. It's a stick, which is nice. This says it's $28,000. It does not have the performance pack. It has electronic locking differential, all the usual stuff. Sport suspension though. So let's find. Okay, here we go. Mode. What does mode do? Sport. Okay, I can change mode to sport there, and then let's turn traction control off. Is there all the way off? There's. Oh, there we go. ESC Sport. Traction control deactivated. Drive ESC Sport. How do I go full off? Okay, well, traction control deactivated and ESC Sport seems to be the most it'll let me do. So let's take this thing out and find out how it does. Everyone says this thing is a great car, more grown up and mature than before, and that's fine. I thought the old one was pretty mature, but it's pretty similar in here. A lot of the same materials, a lot of the same surfaces, but kind of modernized a bit. I do like Volkswagen's steering wheel. They've always done a really good job with their steering wheels. I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna have the window down so I can appeal to them. But it's very roomy in here and spacious. Although my helmet's hitting this. Me fitting in a car and me fitting in a car with a helmet on are two different things. Alright. Yep.
One car, stand by.
Okay. Alright. Thank you. Go ahead. Alright. Let's see how the power is. Ooh, blowing the tires off first gear there. Wow, the gearing is really long. Wow, that's 63 miles an hour in second gear. That was really long. The Fiesta ST would never do that. So if you're comparing 0 to 60 times with a Fiesta ST, a lot of that is going to have to do with the gearing. Really? I can't believe that. I just had like a snafu on the track because I could have sworn with where the tach was that I was in 5th gear, but I was actually in 3rd, and I just couldn't process that. So actually the gearing in this car is very long. So look at this, 88, 89, that's 90 miles an hour in 3rd gear in a GTI. I never would have guessed that you could actually do that. Alright, I'm staying in 3rd here. Mid-range punch is okay, not great. It's quiet. I've never loved this engine ever, this 2.0 engine. There's no arguing it gets the power down, it's good for modifying, but it never had the character that I was looking for in an engine. Oh, there's a little bit of lift-off rotation there. I'm just still completely shocked by what I'm getting out of 3rd gear here, just into 4th. At 97, 102, 105, 7. Wow, that is amazing, the gearing of this car. I can't believe that. Chasing the M4. It's very refined. It's really quiet in here. The shifters, it's got some kind of rubberiness to it, but I don't mean that necessarily in a bad way. It's not as crispy as I'm used to, but it does. Pitting, okay, I'm force pitting, here we go. Front straight, 85, 87. There's 97 miles an hour, I just shifted into 4th. That's unbelievable. How are the brakes? Braking the 2-board. A little mushy, down into 3rd. Can it hang though? Yep. Plenty of grip. It doesn't do anything weird. It has no strange characteristics. This 228 BMW in front of me is going to need to move though. This thing is really predictable actually. It's very, very easy to drive. It's really comfortable. These seats are very good. It's the kind of car that as an adult you could buy and still flog it around and not feel like, you know, too out of place, too out of your element. Come on. of a hairpin there. I did get some wheel spin in second. There's certainly, it's got decent power. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Man, it feels very solid. It's very, very planted. It's firm. I don't know what the word is, but it's just it's got a nice refinement to it. It is a lot of fun. It's very quick. I mean, it's not a slow car. And you can drive it with the throttle to a certain extent, meaning, you know, when you lift, it will tuck the nose in. This track is so big that in a car like this, you really shouldn't get into the traction control too much. I can't tell if it's all the way off or not. I'm not really sure, but 75 miles an hour through this corner is not bad for 78, 980. Not bad for a GTI. I mean, well, if this thing ever had any weird quirks, they are certainly gone now. They've figured that much out. And this is the only car I've driven so far today that doesn't immediately run out of gear coming out of 3. I can leave it in third there. That's nice. I got a little bit of squealing there on the brake. Oh, yep. I tried to power through there. It did not work out. There's a Nismo GTR up my back. I'll let him by. Go ahead, Nismo. All you, buddy. We really shouldn't be surprised by that. It does have triple the horsepower this has, basically. Alright, so what is this car for? It's for someone who really likes that German feel, who really likes that kind of hatchback, play with you, I'm about having fun thing, but also doesn't find the extra ragged fun that you get with a Focus ST, doesn't really find that to be worth it, or they don't like that image or whatever. I think the Fiesta ST is significantly more fun than this car. Although, you know, if I was going to be driving my mother or my wife and kids to dinner, I might, you know, consider something like this. It's good. It's pretty good though. It's certainly a good car. It always has been and probably always will be. And I like it. On to the next.